Hello from Lloyd BMW South Lakes. Today we have a X1. This is a 25D, so quite rare really. Most of the 2 litre diesels are the 20Ds. This is the more powerful 25D. Still a 2 litre diesel. Being an M Sport, you get the sort of more aggressive bumpers on there, the colour coded wheel arches. This has also got the upgraded 19-inch alloy wheels, which are diamond cut, so you've got a orbit grey background with the diamond cut face to it as well. Get the badging in there as well so you can see. xDrive, so it's the 4-wheel drive version. M Sport badge. I know everybody loves a good M badge on the cars. Estral blue metallic, so really nice blue paintwork on this car. You've got the chrome surround for the windows and the sort of matching chrome roof rails on the roof there as well. Inside the car you have the half Alcantara, half cloth interior. Get that in focus there. So you've got the kind of suede effect, M Sport colours there with the cloth on the centre. Being M Sport seats, you get the sort of bigger side bolster there to hold you in, and you get the adjustable under thigh support as well. Seats are height adjustable and tilt adjustable as well. Trim on this car, you've got the sort of matching Estral blue finisher with the patterned aluminium main trims, we said, with the Estral blue finisher. Electric windows all round. You've also got folding mirrors on this vehicle as well as the electric tailgate button, so you can open the tailgate on that button down there, or on the key, or just press the button on the actual tailgate. Right, let's have a closer look. Eight-speed automatic gearbox as a standard in this vehicle, and standard sat nav as well. Below that you've got obviously the vents. You've also got some pedestrian safety there, so if it thinks you're going to have an accident, it's going to warn you before you actually have the accident. Nice little feature. You've also got the favourite buttons down here, so you can store people's phone numbers on there, or places, or radio stations on there. Still get a CD player. I know they're not quite as fashionable as they used to be, but still get a CD player. Traffic reports on this button. Below that you've got dual zone climate control, so your passenger can set a, there you go, different temperature to you, or press the sync button and you can have them both exactly the same. Heated seats, so 3-stage heated seats, so you press that and turn that off. Air conditioning and climate control, and this button down here you can set so automatically recirculates the air, so if it detects the air quality is quite poor, it will then cut off the outside vents and just recircle the air that's inside the car. Bit of extra storage down here, or drinks holders, and there's a 12-volt supply in there as well for you. Traction control button, so you can turn the traction control on and off. These are your different driving modes, so when the car starts, it'll start in comfort mode. You can then go up to sport, so it'll hold onto the gears for longer, sharpen up the throttle response, or the opposite, go to Eco Pro, so the car will feel a bit slower, a bit more sluggish, and ultimately will save you fuel. This button here is for you turning your parking sensors on and off, and then you've got hill descent control, so if you're on a slippy slope coming downhill, press this button and it will keep the car at I think it's 4 miles an hour that it keeps it at. Electric handbrake, pull it up to turn it on. As long as you get your seat belt on, when you drive off, it will just disengage automatically. This is the BMW I Controller, so this one you can see it twists round, it goes up and down, and what this does is control the screen up here, so we can zoom in and we can zoom out. So if I zoom out, you can see where we are. So, oops, there's the Earth. So you got Great Britain, and we're in the northwest. So go back a little bit. So there you go. So we're in the northwest, and we're just on the southern edge of the Lake District. So just the kind of top of Morecambe Bay and the bottom end of the Lake District. Really nice, really pleasant round here. Just refurbished our showroom. If you're passing, feel free to call in. The coffee machine's always on. What else have we got? Right, armrest, so you can lift that out of the way if you don't want it, or have it down as your armrest, and there's storage in there as well, and there's extra storage underneath, and there's also a USB port down there as well. Right, mileage. So let's zoom in on there. So car's only done 12,827 miles, so not very many miles at all on this car. M Sport steering wheel, again another M badge. On the steering wheel itself, you can control the gears by so the gears automatic will just do it yourself, or you can take manual control where you've got the downshifts and the upshifts on the steering wheel using the paddles. You've also got cruise control and speed limit. Speed limit's really handy if you're on average speed section of a motorway. Press this button, set your speed, and then it'll just maintain that speed. You can't sort of go over that speed. Over on the other side, you can mode, so you can switch between Bluetooth, radio, CD player, etc. on there. You got your volume control, you can change radio stations, answer your telephone, or you can give it voice commands. What else we got over here? So windscreen wipers, press the little button on the side, green light comes on, and then you've got automatic windscreen wipers, and then you can just adjust the intensity on this little toggle switch here. Move down here, you then got your front fog lights and rear fog lights, and then you've got automatic wipers as well, and then you've got the brightness for the dash, and then on the side you've got your central locking button. Obviously loads of airbags as you'd expect from BMW, so you've got side airbags for your head and stuff. You've obviously got front airbags for both passenger and driver. Also a nice little safety feature, this SOS function up here. Press that, drops down, press that button, and it'll connect through to BMW emergency services, and then you can tell them what your issue is, and they'll then send the best response to you. It's also an automatic system, so if you were to have an accident and the airbags were deployed, then this system takes over and automatically dials the BMW emergency services for you. And because the car has GPS, it will then also tell them where you are. So if you were knocked unconscious, say, and you couldn't speak, it's just a nice little feature just to get the help that you require as soon as possible. Right, I'll just knock it off. So just press that. In fact, I probably should have mentioned on the start. Keyless start with the BMWs now, so as long as your foot's on the brake, keys in the car, press the stop start button, and the car will start. Press it again, turns it off. Right, let's have a look at the rest of the car. So loads of room in the back of these X1s. Been a Traverse engine. It sort of frees up a load of cabin space, so loads and loads of room. Additional 12-volt supply down there, as well as some air vents. The seats can be altered for rake as well, and the seats are split, so you can see if you've got a big thing in the boot, you can sort of move the seat forward a little bit, and then you can also recline it back, if you can see that, so a bit more comfort for your passengers. The bench seat itself also slides, so you can move this backwards and forwards as well. So if you need to put more space into the again in the boot, you can reduce the passenger leg room and increase the boot space. 19-inch wheels we've mentioned. Twin exhaust out the back on this model, so one either side. To open the boot, you can press the little catch underneath there, or you can use the key. Nice big boot on these. You can see seats are split 40, 20 and 40. Again, you've got additional storage space underneath as well, so quite handy if you wanted to put some stuff that you don't want people noticing. That can all go underneath there. To put the seats down, you can just pull these buttons and the seats fold flat. Little shopping hooks as well, put your shopping on. 12-volt supply in there, try and get the light out of it. There you go. Yeah, so just really versatile car, the X1. And then to close the boot, you can either press the button or use the key. Just press and hold the boot button, and all being well, it should close, he says. Let's try the other. There you go. Press the right button, it always helps. Boom. So that's just on that button there. Try and get that focus. So press and hold that button and the boot will go up and down. So again, you want to open the boot, just press and hold. There you go. And then close it, press and hold. Boot goes down. There you go. Right, let's have a look in the back from this side. So again, you can adjust the seat angles, ISOFIX bases on either side of the two seats as well. So if you're carrying children in the car, really big storage pockets in there. Just a really versatile car. Let's have a look in the front. So again, passenger still gets height adjustable, tilt adjustable, all the other benefits you get from the driver's seat. So the passenger doesn't feel like the poor relation or anything. There you go. You can look at the dash and that nice trim with the sort of matching Estral blue finisher on there. Right, I'll come around and there we have it. Well, this car's currently for sale. If it's something that takes your fancy, then give us a shout. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching.